to be a fan of either team to appreciate the matchup of these two elite quarterbacks. Both guys hoping to use this big stage and display their supremacy. Welcome to Gainesville, Florida, and the Swamp, the home of the Florida Gators. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on the 14th ranked team in the land, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. The Gators will kick this deep to start us off. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. The Oklahoma Sooners offense is going to get the chance to start this game off. Kirk, not often these days you see a matchup as good as this between two elite running backs, two guys who are the focal point of the offense.
And talking to them this week, you know they are both hyped up to go against each other, both looking for bragging rights. Can't wait to see who ends up playing better.
Keeping it on the ground here. They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41.
I still love to see Oklahoma run the football and be able to show people they can get first downs by running the ball. I know their quarterbacks have been great in recent years, but the Sooners, when they want to be able to run the ball, you know they're going to run it. You still can't stop that offensive line and a great dynamic back. So good job here by the Sooners. Move the sticks.
Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Well, this offensive coordinator knew he was coming into a tough environment right away, going to some plays that he thinks have a chance to be successful. And how about this run play here to get things started on the opening drive?
Single back takes the handoff. The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Callaway. They get him to the ground, and it's first down now at the 28.
Boy, a nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
And the Sooners with first and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. And he'll go down after a nice pickup on the play. That'll be a first down.
Oh, that was close. Got just enough for the first down against that man-to-man coverage. Good awareness by the receiver to get past the sticks and move the chains.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Takes off in a bootleg. Moves out of the pocket. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
How about the quarterback scrambling here off of that bootleg? The defense, to their credit, took everything away downfield, thinking that they had a positive play, but instead, the quarterback shows how he can make them pay for it by using his legs.
The Sooners looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
What an opening drive by this offense and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So Florida's offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. We got a quarterback here who was really dialed in the last game. Incredibly efficient performance. Let's see if Kirk, if he can duplicate that again today.
Yeah, he just seemed to be in that zone. You know, like you said, every decision was very solid. Put the ball right where the receivers can make a play. I think that's the important thing today. Going up against a defense that has great athletic ability. Just continue to make those good decisions. Be accurate with the ball. And he's got another chance to have another great day.
Looking for a gap. It's Tuggle. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Here we are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings, but we expect tight competitive battle today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. Love the fact that we get these two teams on the field. May the better team win.
Taking a shot deep down the right side. It's caught inside the red zone, still on his feet. That's a huge gain down to the 16 in one play. They've suddenly become a threat to score.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Ball handed off. The junior able to bring him down quickly. So here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here. Try to force a field goal attempt. He hands it to the back. Stopped on 3rd for no gain. Going to be 4th and 1 now. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. They need a yard here on 4th down to keep this drive alive. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. The Gators pick up enough to get a 1st down there.
What I love about that, Chris, is there was zero hesitation from the offensive coordinator. He put the call in. The quarterback knew it. The offense got excited about the opportunity, not settling for a field goal, and they pick up just what they need for that 1st down.
The Gators pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And we're able to get him down.
You know, the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. Because that puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line. Not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
3rd and goal. Looking to throw the ball. And he's got it. Touchdown, Florida.
Boy, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver on this post pattern, a thing of beauty. Great throw by the quarterback coming off that back foot, and the receiver could not have run a better route.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? The back's got it on a counter. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fix. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
The sure hands. It's Callaway. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. On third down, he drops to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Callaway. He's stopped, but he gets a first down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Defense will make the stop. It will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. We are deadlocked at the end of a fun, competitive first quarter. Let's check out the stats so far. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. And the player was down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. After the second down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on third down and 8. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The pass is off target again, hit as he threw as the third down pressure works. The Sooners will bring their punt team onto the field. Takes the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, move right down the field for a touchdown. And the running back takes the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Here's the second down play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And he dumps it off to the tight end.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it
Oh, it's tipped and intercepted. Not much on the return there, but the interception gives the football back to the offense at the 47.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that and the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback, and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
And completion makes it 2nd and short. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackle, but first down.
Chris, Oklahoma has had their run of quarterbacks and receivers in recent years, and we know they can throw the football. But anybody goes back to Barry Switzer and Bud Wilkinson, you know that Oklahoma is all about their ability to have a running game. Beautiful play right there, and I know the Sooner fans are proud of that.
And you'll just get rid of it.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Caught by the receiver. To the 25. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
And here's the handoff. Runs through the defender. Sooners are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. And now the running back's got it again. They finally make the tackle, but it's going to be 1st and goal from the 6.
Well, the defense better start adjusting and realizing the RPO is coming at them. Feels like they're just sitting back, worried about the potential big play through the air. Meanwhile, this offense is running the ball right down their throat.
Send the back in motion, and he'll set up to throw. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back, and he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Sooners.
Boy, what patience here by this quarterback. I thought he might try to get it downfield, get a little impatient. Instead, why not just check it down to the most gifted guy on your team? Get him out in space, let him do the rest of the work for a touchdown.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Subs out at the 16 would have been a lot better off just taking a knee in the end zone. The Gators offense retakes the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Looking to throw it on first down. Takes a deep shot on the move. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against his secondary.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. From the shotgun, drops back. Ran down the middle. It's over. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
They're able to get a short gain to make this 3rd down a little bit more manageable. But it is 3rd and long, so this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on 3rd and long.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. And that one's picked off. What a play. Not a long return, but the pick changes possession. The offense will take over at the 28.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
And the Sooners offense is back on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? On the move now. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
The Sooners looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. With some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking for a man. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma. This offense cannot be stopped. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kirk.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
PHC is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He steps out at the 22, and that's where the drive will begin. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Handoff to the right side. He finds some space. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. He makes the grab. Finally marked out after a big gain, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. After the big gain, the offense obviously declines the penalty. So the offense comes up now on 1st down thanks to that costly penalty. They're going to run it. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. It's a short completion to the tight end. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers. They'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Timeout called by the defense, their 1st of the half as they try to make some adjustments here. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. Makes it look easy.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments to prevent that this time. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. They begin with a quick throw to the left. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Second down play coming up for this offense. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Short pass finds the tight end. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
The Sooners begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Quick throw complete to the tight end. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. Come to the line for second down and very short now. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. And the Sooners hustle to the line to run the hurry up. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Out of bounds after another big scramble. This guy's legs has been a major weapon for the offense today.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Catch made on the out route. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Well, that's a great catch near the sideline and does a good job of getting that foot down to secure the catch.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He's got it near the end zone. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. This offense has been hard to stop here in the first half. Can they punch it in and build the lead before the break? Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And they trap him for a sack. And that play should likely send us now to halftime. That sack sets up a second down and very long. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. What a scene there in Gainesville. What a fine college football game we've got.
The Sooners will kick it off to begin the second half. And the Florida offense retakes the field. The passing game was effective in the first half. Let's see if they continue to lean on that as they try to make up the deficit here. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll hand it off. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice game. They're getting closer to the 50. The offense looks fired up to begin the second half. That's the kind of play they've needed to give them a spark.
Absolutely. I know they're down in this game. Clearly something was said at halftime to try to get this offensive line engaged, and it looks like it's working. They're playing with a different kind of energy. See if they can do it again. And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
They look to throw it here on second down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. The Gators are moving quickly down the field. Here comes a handoff. Look out, room to run here.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? The back's got it again. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Hey, it's not a lot, but it's enough to get the first down.
The Gators lining up here on 1st and 10. Hand off to the single back. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Defense is coming after him. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
I think that was a coverage sack as much as anything. They sat back in a dime defense with 6 defensive backs, and none of them blitzed. They just sat back in coverage, and the defensive line eventually came up with a sack.
Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The receiver grabs it. Breaking free at the 35. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Caught for the completion. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed, but what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty. Ball handed to the running back.
That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a first down.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Looking right, this one caught. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
The Sooners line it up with first and goal. First and goal, handoff. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Well, the defense is locked in on this running back, and for good reason. He's already scored a couple touchdowns. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give it to him one more time. Let him make it a hat trick.
On second and goal, they'll give him another chance. Touchdown, Sooners. Still no answer for this offense. And they'll set up for the PAT.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The Gators offense retakes the field. They put together a long drive last time, but stalled and came up empty. Can they reach the end zone this time? Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looked over the middle, but it's incomplete. Important second down play coming up. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Finds his man. It's Tuggle. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Now the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Urgency now for the offense. They'd hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. On the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
And he's brought down immediately on that one. Had a gutsy to try a return, but the coach may have preferred a fair catch. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. So here's the first play of the drive now, the beginning of the 41. They'll run it here. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down, we're going to throw it. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Grab by the receiver. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Well, this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right. Man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
Receiver in motion now. On third down, he drops to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Clutch conversion on third there. Sets him up first down from the 31.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Play action here on first down. Quick completion to the tight end.
That's a good job here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end will bring up a second and manageable here for this offense.
Back to throw again. Looking to scramble. Gets rid of it on the move. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he's trying to throw it to.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Going to pick up the third and short through the air. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Interesting call here, Chris, to throw the ball on third and short. Unable to come up with a first down. Now here at fourth down, you got a big decision to make. You kick the field goal just to add to the lead, or maybe go for this here with a chance to drop the hammer.
And the Sooners will come to the line here looking to convert on fourth down. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. They finally tackle him at the 4. It's a solid gain on the pitch and catch.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 7. Play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Oklahoma. And the route is on. So what happened there? The defense just lost track of the tight end down the goal line.
I don't know. I don't know if they were just so focused on defending the goal line they just completely forgot about the tight end. That'll be probably the easiest touchdown throw and catch of the game we see all day.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. The returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? On first down, it's play action. Receiver makes the grab, and he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
You see more and more offenses in college football going with 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
And the single back takes the handoff. It's a solid gain, moves the ball out to the 28.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, man, that's what they've been looking for all game.
And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense getting set. Second down play here. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Good job by the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the first down marker.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Crucial third down play after that completion. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
First down. They're going to throw the football. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Second down after that previous play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. It's an out route. The catch made. It's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. He's wide open. Look out. And they've got him at the 4, but in that catch and run.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
The Gators trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. And the completion made. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators. And now to try here for the extra point.
This is a nice touchdown and a great play call. Just get this receiver in space and let him make people miss and use his speed to get to the end zone. That's what they did here, and it pays off.
On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. And the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. Grinding away with a running game. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right. He shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Catch made on the right side. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 30. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Not much on that play, brought down short.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Looking to pass here on second down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. The Sooners will have 1st and 10 here. Now moving the receiver now before the snap. An inside deal now from the shotgun. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
And the single back takes the handoff. Touchdown, Sooners. They are pouring it on now.
You know, some people get really upset when you run up the score like this, but for most of the players out there, I think they get it. When you're ahead, you want to win by 100, and when you're behind, you just want it to end.
And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And the returner forced out at the 11. That's where they'll start this drive, backed up. And the Florida offense retakes the field. At this point, there's not much you can do except play for pride. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Caught over the middle. It's Garrett. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Hey, there's the execution. It's been lacking most of this game, but they'll take it. You know, you try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build for the future. And at this point in the game, it's obviously over, but you love to see the offense coordinator still giving this quarterback opportunities.
He'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space. And a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Caught behind the line. It's Tuggle. He has first down yardage at the 46. And the offense takes a timeout with 15 seconds remaining.
Well, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on him.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. The misfire on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 46. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. This time, a completion. And a timeout stops the clock with 8 seconds remaining. Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. is incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You hope.
He's looking deep down the middle. Wow, a third hit tonight by the QB. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down. This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus and execution.
Man, you said